Welcome to today's Zen in 10. In today's meditation, we're going to be practicing a technique to help us recognize and release thoughts. A wandering mind is one of the biggest hindrances to being calm, focused, ready for anything. So today, let's practice mindfulness, being mindful of our thoughts, developing the ability to recognize them as they occur, understand their influence, and then work with them effectively so that we are no longer at their mercy. Okay, let's get started by bringing your attention to your body, sitting. Be aware of your breath, breathing itself. The more grounded you are in your body and breath, the less thoughts will pull you away from the sensations of the breath, because the body and the breath are always in the present moment. Notice how each breath inflates and deflates the rib cage. Notice the cool air that enters the nostrils and the warm air that leaves with your out-breath. Notice the belly lifts and falls with each passing breath. Just staying attentive to the simple movement of breath, wherever you feel the breath the most clearly. Today's technique that we're going to practice is called recognize, release, return. Each time you notice your attention has turned into a thought, which it might do hundreds of times in a simple setting, simply notice it with mindful attention, without judgment, and then start over again, coming back to the moment and to the breath. As you turn your attention more specifically to thoughts, as you bring them to conscious awareness, as well as recognizing when our attention has become consumed by thought, we also want to understand where our attention goes, to what kind of thoughts. As we move through today's practice, just noticing, does your attention tend to dwell more in the past? Thoughts about regret, reminiscing? Or does it tend to dwell more in the future? Planning, rehearsing, worrying? One simple practice is to name the kinds of thoughts, so you can shift from the content of the thought to the process of the thought. So for example, as we're sitting here breathing, if you notice the thought come up of planning what you need to do today, just simply label that thought planning. You can even just use a generic label like thinking. Let's keep feeling the breath, but let's practice naming or recognizing the thoughts that might pull you away. Go ahead and give it a try. So again, notice your particular thought patterns. Bring them into the light of awareness by naming them. This is a form of recognition. Then we release them, releasing your intention from them, and then turning your attention back to this moment. The awareness of your body sitting here, the awareness of breathing. When the next thought or image arises, again, we name it thinking, or we can apply a more specific label. Worrying, planning, rehearsing. So releasing the thought and returning to the breath, to the body. Let's practice again, just a little while longer. Take a moment to notice how this practice is affecting your mind, the body. As your day unfolds, look for opportunities to name your thoughts as a way to develop clarity about your thinking process and where your thoughts tend to go. Now let's take a moment to reconnect with the environment that you're currently in. So, sounds. What sounds do you hear? And let them come to you. Sounds near, sounds far, the sound of my voice. And now notice the air around you. Can you feel variations in the air, or does the air just feel really still? And now we're going to slowly bring movement back into the body by wiggling your fingers, wiggling toes, maybe turning your head side to side. Take a nice big breath in. Great job. Let's do that again. Breathing in energy. Good job. You did fantastic. I hope you feel great. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, practice naming your thoughts so you can pay attention to where your mind tends to go. Okay, have a great day. I'll see you next time.